original vision for skate as a franchise was to sort of get back to realistic skating, keep it real, keep it feeling like you're skating as much as you could ever feel like you're skating if you're sitting on your couch or whatever and holding a controller in your hand. How can we translate that feeling, the feeling of actually being on a board, doing real tricks, to something you're doing with your hands? It was something we're stoked to get to where we got to on. And Skate 2 is really about just continuing in that evolution and adding more layers and learning from the things that maybe we didn't like as much on the first time around, and the things that worked well, and building on that and adding more and more.
And the reason Skate 2 is the best skateboarding video game in history is simple. It's a real skateboarding experience.
The genesis of skate wasn't corporate. It was really grassroots. It was just some guys, some of us got together and kind of had an idea for maybe a totally different way of going about a skateboarding game, and that's always an interesting thing to pitch. Hey, we're gonna take on skateboarding, and whoa, no one can do that. That's owned. You can't touch it.
You know, Tony Hawk, I think MTV did it. Everybody's done these random skate games that have sucked. You know, no offense, Tony.
But we got a lot of support from the company, and I think they got that the vision was just different. So we felt like there was room, and there was a desire from skateboarders, gamers, to sort of play that type of game in a completely different way. You know, we always thought there's room for two. They're just different games. So a little competition is good. It forces you to innovate. We all know that, and you know, I think overall, I hope it does something for the category. I'd like to see a lot of people get back to playing this kind of game, and to do that, you got to keep it fresh.
To this day, and even when I first saw it, it absolutely blew my mind. And everybody that's a skateboarder, it's like they feel like they did it for us, you know what I mean? Where it's like, and not only that, you know, and to me, my biggest thing is if you knew nothing about skateboarding and you played this game, you're 100% educated on how our sport really works, you know, and all the other games never did that. And the reality of it is the tricks in this game far surpass my skill set.
We always allowed you to control both of your feet and control both of your hands, and there was a long-term vision for that, and there was a reason that we did that. Because now you're able to actually take a hand off, hand plant, grab the world, move things around.
Walk over to a picnic table, drag it in front of a bump, and then do a trick on it. You know what I mean? That's the essence of what we do.
But we found once you can get off the board, there's a lot more stuff you can do, and it allows us to add more puzzle solving, more interesting challenges, the ability, once you're off board, to grab things and move them around, and other things that we'll eventually get to. What I would say is if you liked skate, or even if you just played the demo and you dug it, it's worth checking out. Because whether it's like doubling the frame rate from 30 to 60, and somehow, while doing that, making all the visuals better, to all the other features, the personalization, and all the other things we're going to get to, there's just more there.
Simply put, it's the realest skateboard game there is, bar none.
We're not being vague or cagey on purpose. We're being vague or cagey because we're going to wait and see, and then we'll ship it at the right time. So, yeah, it won't be as late as next summer, and it's not going to be tomorrow. And it'll be somewhere in between.